I meant to kind of fill you in on what I was doing. I got ahead of myself, started building some things, and didn't film any of the teardown on it, but pretty much we're gonna go full, I wouldn't say like race build or anything like that, because I mean this is still gonna be functioning doors and everything like that, but I'm gonna have the door bars that are ran down to the frame, A-pillar brace, whatever you want to call it. I'm doing full rear plastic delete, and I'm still gonna make these doors functional. So I'm gonna be paneling everything like this. It'll look welded, except for the seam that you'll see that runs along this line right here. And yeah, so I'll probably film some of the stuff that I do for this. Probably not everything, just because, you know, I'm working out here in the yard. I don't have the shop to put it in, so we're just gonna be doing it out here in the yard, try to get it as best as possible. Got most of the fit ups looking pretty good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Can weld that out. Obviously the bung's gonna look normal, and then the frame notch is looking pretty good. So got a little bit more tube work to do, obviously frame out these doors and everything, but yeah, just follow along. We'll see how it goes. I think it's gonna turn out pretty sweet. I haven't built doors before, so this is gonna be a first for me, but I don't think it's anything that's gonna be too hard to accomplish. Yeah, hope it turns out good. Alright, so I got a mess to clean up. It's about to get dark outside. I'm going to give you a little rundown on everything that I've gotten done today. So, yesterday got the door bars, or not the door bars, the A-pillar braces welded in. And then today got everything as far as functionality for the door other than the latches, and finish weld everything. But, so, pretty simple setup. Just like every other high door. It's the first set of doors I've built, so it's new for me, but I think it actually turned out pretty decent. So, let's fit up on the door shut all the way. Obviously, like I said, still latch, but opens up pretty far. It's not really opening as far as I would like it to, but at the same time, the more and more that I notch this out, the wider the gap's going to be, which most of that's going to be covered up by paneling. But yeah, I mean, it turned out pretty slick. I like it. I'm thinking I might, if I have some leftover tube, I'm going to run a 45 brace, just strength, and then if anything was to try to crush in and roll over. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy about it. I mean, it turned out pretty decent. Once the seats are back in, you'll see that it's going to be a little tight gap to get in, but it's not going to be too bad with that A-pillar brace there. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. I'm really excited. I don't know how well I'm going to do on the panels, because I'm not no sheet metal guy. pipe weld for a living, so it's not my forte. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think it'll turn out pretty good, and then eventually I'm gonna do a rear tie-in, maybe some rear panels and whatnot. But yeah, so I'll give y'all an update tomorrow. Probably gonna try to get that door finished, and then try to finish weld everything, figure out my situation with latches, and go from there and start on paneling. Probably not this week. I'll probably pick this back up next week after I get all the framing and everything done. But yep, we'll check back in with you whenever I start back up on this. Alright guys, so got the razor all finished up as far as welding out, getting tabs put on, getting ready for panels. Turned out pretty good. So pretty much simple, like I said, normal design, except for, I'm just going with a full panel all the way around. And so I'm all tabbed out down there. I'm going to be using those bolt holes there, and then the tabs that I've welded on to attach the paneling. So we have a seam right down here. It'll run right along the floorboard, and then have the whole bottom panel section away from the top. So that's about all I'm gonna get done for today. Like I said, I can put the welding machine up now and just get to cutting some plate or cutting sheet metal and getting it put on. Get these seats back in and see how tight of a fit it was. The Ace racing seats, they are pretty wide, so we'll see how they fit, get them in there. But just want to give y'all a little update where we're at. I still got to, actually I lied about the welding. I still got to weld latches on. I just remembered that. So guess I'm about to get online and get me some latches ordered up, and then I guess I'll get those installed whenever they come in. But yeah, this is where we're at with it. So alright, well, I'm not 100% finished up. I still got a few little things to do, like make a bend right there so that way it wraps around the door pretty good. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty much done. There's a few little things that if you get up close and personal, you're gonna see that's wrong with it. I mean, like I said, this is my first time doing it, so I'm pretty ecstatic on how it came out, though. It looks good in my opinion. Before any of y'all ask, no, I am not powder coating it. It is staying rusted. I don't care what anybody says. I like the look. It's a whole lot easier to justify rolling onto
a rusted cage than you know, something with some nice powder coat on it, and get all upset. This thing is meant to be beat on. It's a little rough around the edges, and I ain't trying to win no shows looking cool with it or anything. So super happy to have that that brace in there for sure. I mean, it makes me feel a whole lot better about hitting certain things that I was questionable on the cage. I don't really think that it would have folded on me, but now I have that to, you know, say, hey, it's not going to do anything. Still got to come in, grind some edges, get everything to where it's not going to cut my arms up or anything when I'm riding. And that noise right there has got to go. So I'm probably going to be putting some seat decking on the inside just to kind of do some sound deadening. And other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys checking in, stopping, seeing the video. We'll be doing a few more things. I got some panels and stuff on the roof that I'll get videoed later on. That's going to be something that I get probably beginning of next year, I'm sure. So if you had any questions, comments about anything that I did or how the process went, just drop it down in the comments and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But till next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.